What's going on, y'all? It's JD Pickell with On 3 today on the Hard Count. We're going to be taking a pulse of the Ohio State program. Welcome into the Hard Count, the people's show for every single thing that you know and that you love about college football. It happens here on a nearly daily basis. Nick Brake is doing the heavy lifting. You can help drive the show at my Twitter page at JD Pickell. Now, introducing a new segment to the Hard Count. We're going to take our two fingers, put them right on the vein of your favorite college football program. We're going to wait, listen, and just take a pulse of different programs all across the country. We're going to be doing this for, like I mentioned, a lot of different schools. We're starting today with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Came off an 11-win season last year, won the Rose Bowl. We're this close to the college football playoff, really a game away on Rivalry Saturday, losing to Michigan. For just about anybody else in the country, 11 wins in a Rose Bowl, that is a phenomenal year. You're giving your coach an extension. You're probably throwing a parade. I mean, life is good if you win the Rose Bowl and have 11 games under your belt as a win. No, not the case in Columbus. Very much not the case in Columbus. Actually, to take a step further, the people at Ohio State would consider last year a failure. I did not stutter saying that. Last year was a failure for Ohio State by their accounts, by their standards. At Ohio State, they say, okay, we didn't win the Big Ten. We didn't make the college football playoff. And most importantly, most emphatically, we did not beat Michigan. All three of those things are not okay, especially the last one. So for Ohio State, they have their sights set on a college football playoff appearance, even more so a national championship. That's what they want this year. They're on a revenge tour, which even sounds funny to say out loud for a program that just won the Rose Bowl a season ago, but Ohio State's out for blood this year. They are hungry. And the first piece of this that Ohio State fans are excited about, they feel like they have an offense that is ready-made. Yes, you lost Chris Olave. Yes, you lost Garrett Wilson. But they got a guy named Jackson Smith-Njigba, who you've probably heard of by now, put on an absolute show in the Rose Bowl, a historic show in the Rose Bowl. And you got Marvin Harrison Jr., who also popped in that game. By the way, you have, for Ohio State's money, the best running back in the Big Ten. A lot of people would say best running back in the country. Bijan Robinson would have something to say about that. But Travion Henderson is back. 1,500-plus yard season last year as a true freshman. He's going to have some work to do this coming year. You better believe that. He's going to be popping off as well. So the biggest piece of confidence for me is after talking to people close to Ohio State, they feel like C.J. Stroud has taken the next step in terms of being the alpha for that team. Because that was my question. I mean, obviously, dude had a phenomenal year last year, put up big stats, 70% completion percentage. I mean, that's a great first year as a quarterback. But what they say is, hey, CJ, yes, he had a great year last year. He's going to have a better year this year because of the way that he's a leader for this football team. Because, yeah, he was the quarterback last year. This year, he's the guy. Everybody's responding to how CJ does. Everybody is vibrating off of what CJ is bringing to the table at practice in the weight room. He's progressing in the weight room. He's handling the fanfare like a pro. I mean, CJ Stroud is someone they are even more excited about coming into this year, which says something if you know about the hype he had coming into last season. So the fact that CJ Stroud has taken that next step as a player, as a quarterback, as a leader, Ohio State fans are juiced, and for good reason. The biggest thing they're looking at, though, with how they're going to potentially make that college football playoff appearance and win the Big Ten and beat Michigan and achieve all their goals, what's going to happen on defense? They feel like, hey, if this defense can be just 15% better, we're going to win the national title. That's how they feel, because last year, Ohio State was a Ferrari with a leaky tire. They would get rolling, and then, low tire pressure alert comes on. Lost to Oregon. Get rolling, patch it up. Okay, new play caller on defense. Get rolling. Flat tire against Michigan. Can't get it done. The defense doesn't hold up their end of the bargain. So enter in Jim Knowles, the new DC from Oklahoma State. They feel like they got a whole new set of tires. Some bad boys can go all-terrain on them in 2022. They feel very much like if they can just be that much better on defense, there's no way that they can lose. And while I'm not necessarily ready to say that just yet, it's hard to find a weakness in this program if the defense holds up their end of the bargain. All that to be said, Ohio State, a force to be reckoned with here in 2022. To sum it up, last year was a failure. They're hungry. bad news for everybody else. The offense is ready-made. CJ Stroud is coming back as the alpha male for Ohio State. And then if the defense can be this much better, and given Jim Knowles' track record, they should be this much better. Life is good in Columbus. They cannot wait for toe to meet leather and get the season started. That's it for us here on The Hard Count. Appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at JD Pickell. We want you here for every single thing that we're doing on The Hard Count. We're going to keep the party rolling. We will see y'all next time. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.